Hi, I'm Tanisha Harper for PoshBeauty.com. Today we are with hairstylist Felicia Leatherwood, who specializes in natural hair care. And if you're anything like me, you've probably toyed with the idea of wearing your hair natural, but you may not know how to get there. So thankfully, we've got the pro for natural hair care, who's going to help us get back to our natural roots. How you doing today?
Wonderful.
Great, thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to learn about natural hair care, but first I'd love to get to know what type of clientele are you usually working with?
Work with a lot of people, but mostly I'm sure you're interested in the celebrity people.
We
Most
all
people
like
are
to
like,
know.
yeah, most people are like, who do you do? I work with the lovely Kim Coles, who just went natural about a year ago. And I've been working with Nicole Ari Parker, who's amazing. Tomiko Fraser Hines, which was Maybelline's first black model. And of course, Jill Scott. She lets me work out my natural hair thing on her.
I know you have a natural hair care workshop, and this is something I think is very interesting for anybody out there who wants to wear their hair in a natural state, but needs a little education about it. So you could tell us a little bit about that.
The workshops basically have been an answer, and some women say a prayer answered to what to do with their natural hair. I love doing them. I get inspired every time I meet the women and I walk out and they're there with all their questions about length, shrinkage, moisturizing, conditioning, shampooing, A to Z, we go through the hair talk.
Where can we find your workshop? Is it a traveling workshop? Are you here in the States, internationally, for our viewers out there so they can come and find you?
Well, I'm based in Los Angeles, but I travel all over the world. I just came from London, Paris, and Amsterdam. There are naturals there. The workshops were full. I was so happy to see that. And I am going back to London. They actually do a big expo called Afro World Show, Afro Hair Show.
Okay.
And I'll be going to Germany.
Oh,
There are some
great.
naturals there, and eventually South Africa and Nigeria and wherever I'm needed.
What are some tips you can provide for our viewers on how to wear their hair in its natural state?
Well, number one is you have to be one with the hair. So you might have to sit down and have a, come to Jesus moment. Like you have to woo-saw the understanding that this is what my hair does when wet, when natural. I'm okay with that, and now I'll cultivate it. So what I always tell the women is, you want to find three hairstyles that you really really like and make those your signature hairstyles. Then you play outside of that, but you'll always have these three signature hairstyles that you can always go back to.
And what are some products that you would recommend for taming the natural hair? I know I've just started trying, I believe it's called Kinky Curly, and I'm still kind of having some issues working that out. So, what are your tips behind that on your favorite products?
Well, the thing with products is that you have to have the right balance. So, some of my favorites are Beautiful Textures and Shea Moisture is excellent. I've been digging Hair Rules, Anthony Dickey, Coils by Nature, and Jane Carter Solution. I don't know if you've heard of Jane Carter Solution. Awesome product. And these are all natural products, no parabens, no sulfates. A lot of them don't have silicones in them, which a lot of the women are concerned with now because they've been finding that they're linked to cancer, different cancers in the body. Yeah. So, and they find they're linking straighteners to fibroids in black women. So there's a lot, lot to be said for natural products. And
Very good to know. That's why everybody should go natural. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing on her hair today?
My favorite, the fold and tuck. And I love it because it's classy, it's beautiful, it's quick, and it's easy. You want to make sure the hair has moisture and shine. And a lot of people don't understand that. You can always go and after you've done the hairstyle and spray a little bit of shine on so that you don't have to have the hair dry.
How much product do you require?
You want to make sure it's not oozing between your fingers. You want to make sure that the product goes inside the hair strands and not sits on top, because that's why sometimes, people, they try different products and it'll be, you'll see it sitting right on top. Well, every now and then I'll meet someone who needs to wash their hair more often than every 2 weeks. And in that case, you can't really wear a hairstyle over a week's time. You have to be careful just to make sure that your scalp is dry, because what happens is with the weaves, it'll hold mildew. And mildew is a fungus that can actually break out your hair. So sometimes when the women wear the weaves a little longer than they should, and they end up having hair growth, they also have hair loss because the scalp was damp constantly and it never was able to dry.
And here we have the completed look of the fold and tuck. Ms. Numa, you look gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. And Felicia, why did you choose this particular style to feature on Numa?
Well, for one, it's quick and easy. And for two, it's a classic look. I am a fan of like 40s hairstyles. And to me, this represents the 40s in a natural way. So I love this because she can put on a business suit, she can go casual, she can go to dinner, night on the town, you know, she can work out with this. So it kind of works with like everyday activity.
And if you don't mind telling our viewers how they can find you, we'd really appreciate it.
I am what I say. I say I'm Googleable.
Felicia
But
Leatherwood.
Felicia M. Leatherwood. So I have a website, lovingyourhairwithnaturalcare.com, that I love. And I'm very active on Facebook on my fan page, which is Loving Your Hair with Natural Care Workshops. I'm also on Twitter under Loving Your Hair, and I'm on YouTube on my channel. So if you need me, I am around. And of course, you can find me here at poshbeauty.com with the lovely right here. And just for anyone who really needs to organize their life, by the way, Posh Beauty has a online scheduling calendar. So get yourself organized. Check out Posh Beauty's online scheduling calendar.
That's right. And I'm Tanisha Harper with Felicia Leatherwood for poshbeauty.com.